Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is DESZREN. Most people call me Des. Feel free to call me whichever. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Today we're going to be doing a retwist because your girl needs it. Look at that. What is that? I know some of y'all going to be like, girl, your hair doesn't even look bad. But for me, it's a mess. So yeah, we're going to get it right. Now, the night before I washed my hair, I knew I just did not have the energy to retwist and wash in the same night. So what you're looking at is dry hair. I did try to rinse my hair before retwisting, but I had things to do, so my hair dried out again. But that's okay because we're going to be using something a little bit different today to moisturize, and I'm so excited because I really do love using aloe vera juice on my hair. I used it as a loose natural for quite some time, and now I'm getting back into it. So the aloe vera juice I'm using is Fruit of the Earth. I got this from Walmart, and I'm putting it in my infinity spray bottle. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. And then to retwist, I'm using my Napstar Super Hold Retwist Gel. And to seal in the moisture, I'm using olive oil. So if y'all don't know, if you are going to be using aloe vera juice in your hair, it has to stay refrigerated, okay? Do not leave it out. It will go bad and it will not smell nice, and you can't use it on your skin or your hair anymore. So keep it refrigerated. Even if you're going to have it in a spray bottle, put the spray bottle in the refrigerator. Just don't leave it out, y'all. So as you can see, I like to section off my hair before I start, and I oil that entire section before I actually start retwisting. So here I'm just applying some of the gel to my new growth and to the part that has unraveled. And now I'm taking my rat tail comb and cleaning up my parts. I like to go all the way across to clean up my part first before I go ahead and individually retwist each lock. I want you guys to notice that when you see me parting, you only see long hairs coming out. So that shows that I'm not breaking my hair off and that those hairs were not really meant to be there in the first place any damn way. So if you are trying to part your hair or part someone else's hair and the hairs are just not budging, they don't want to move, do not sit there and be hurting people or hurting yourself and breaking your hair, because that's what's happening. Like when you hear that snap, the hair is breaking, and that can cause weak locks in the long run if that is something that is going on all the time. So after I'm done parting, I like to clip the hairs out of the way just so that they don't go back to where they do not belong, and then I can get started with my retwist. And as far as the snapping and, pulling your locks apart goes, what I like to do is, if I know that my hair is like really stuck together or if it's married together, moisturize your hair before you have to pop your locks, because sometimes you just have to do that. Or if you're with a client and they haven't gotten a retwist in a very long time, it is perfectly normal for you to have to pop their locks. If you don't know what popping of the locks are or what that is, it's basically when you hear that snap when you're pulling locks apart that have begun to marry or attach to each other. So yes, it will happen, but when you're actually parting your hair and those certain hairs don't want to move, don't want to budge, and it might misshape your parts, that is normal and that is okay. So that's the part I'm talking about, where you don't want to break your hair off. So if you don't know, and if you're really new, I do have triangle parts. So I really like to make sure that I'm cleaning up those parts so you can actually see the shape of my parts. Not all of my parts have stayed the same since I very first started my locks, which is perfectly normal and okay. I'm not super nitpicky about things like that. I ultimately just want the lines to look clean at the end of the day. So for the most part, when I retwist, I do follow the palm rolling method, and then I take the loose hairs and wrap them around the lock. This isn't really like a tutorial kind of video. I really just wanted this to be a relaxing video. So if you really want like a real tutorial, I will put that in the cards up above for you guys to check out. But other than that, I really just want you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy this retwist. A lot of what you're going to see is going to be real time, so that's something different. And it won't all be super fast and super sped up either. Another thing, for those that don't know, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, what kind of sorcery is she using to part her hair like this? My phone is connected to my TV, so I'm able to see the back of my head. I do have a video showing exactly how I do this. It's a really quick 3-minute video, so that will also be up in the cards for you guys to check out if you have a TV that is compatible. To set my hair, I'm using Tropical Roots foam. It is supposed to be a moisturizing foam. This stuff definitely feels moisturizing, but a little bit goes a long way, y'all. You really only need a few pumps. And I really do like how it just makes my hair just super shiny and just look juicy and moisturized. I'm telling y'all, this gives it the crisp factor. I don't care what anyone says. Using a mousse just gives it that nice, like, ooh, that junk look crispy. Like, it just gives you that reaction, you know what I'm saying? And as you can see, I'm just taking my black wraps and just laying it down, making sure that any flyaways or frizz are non-existent. And honey, look at these results. Look at these results. I'm living. I'm here for it. Y'all, I think this is my favorite retwist so far. It's because look at the parts. Look at how clean everything is. I'm obsessed. And that one lock that is just so long in the back. I don't know why it's so long like that. But yes, I'm loving this retwist. I'm loving my parts. I'm so glad I did triangle parts for this set. I'm just in love with my hair, if you guys could not tell. If I seem aggravated or fed up in the next clip, it's because I am. It was like 2:30 in the morning and I was just over everything. A lot of people run into issues when it comes to the smell of their hair, of their locks. It could just be from, you know, poor hygiene. It can be from not detoxing your hair. It could be so many different reasons why your hair, your locks specifically don't really smell that nice, or you just want a product to actually make your hair smell good, because normally we don't put products on our locks or in our locks. We usually focus products on our scalp, like oils or gel if we're retwisting. I know some people use certain like lock leave-in products or whatever, but at the end of the day, a lot of us are very minimal and low maintenance when it comes to our hair and the products that we use. So that means a lot of the stuff that we're using in our hair doesn't really have a scent. So I like to use in my hair specifically just for the scent. I do not put this stuff on my scalp, y'all. It is this brand of oil, and the price tag is covering the brand, so that's really helpful. The brand name is different feel, I'm assuming it's DeFeel because it's different feel. But this is what the bottle looks like. I'm using their shea butter one. I've never tried the shea butter one. They are not 100% oils, so that's why I don't like to put them on my scalp. If I'm going to put oil on my scalp, it's going to be olive oil, jojoba oil, or something like that, shea nut oil, where I know it's like just that oil and not 10,000 oils mixed together, which is definitely this product. But what I really love about this stuff is that there's no alcohol, petroleum, mineral oil, whatever, but it smells so good. Like, all of their oils smell so good. I can't even describe the smell of this one, but it just has a very like fresh, clean scent. So what I like to do is, and it's nice, it comes in a little applicator bottle, so it's like you run out of this, guess what, you can use it for something else. Like, don't throw away bottles like this, y'all. This little bottle was like $2.99, I think. $3 for this beautiful smelling oil. And then you can also reuse this bottle. Like, these bottles are nice, y'all. Like, don't play yourself like that. Anywho, what I like to do is, because you can also get oil buildup in your locks, and you don't want that because that's gross, and yeah, you just don't want that. So you want to be very minimal with this. A little bit goes a long way. This stuff smells kind of strong, so I like to put a few drops. This is something that I'm like starting to get back into. I did this with my last set a lot because if y'all don't know, I do smoke weed, so I don't always have my hair covered. But these oils definitely help with the scents in your hair not smelling like burnt weed or cigarettes or fire, whatever scents you're around. I don't know what y'all be doing, what your lifestyle is like, but This stuff, oh my gosh, it's just the cherry on top. Lightly reapply this, you know, in between retwists. If you just want your hair to smell really nice. I can go like this and smell it. Like, that's how I know, like, my hair smells like the oil. I know a lot of people are like, well, you know, how can you tell the difference? You know, like, just take a step, smell your step that you just took, and whatever you can smell, that's what your hair smells like. So if it smells like hot ass, I don't know what to tell you. Either wash your hair or do something. The vitamin E oil of that brand too smells really good. It kind of smells like a baby to me. So I really like their oils. If you guys have any suggestions for things specifically for the scent of your hair, the scent of your locks, to make your locks smell beautiful and it's not going to break the bank, definitely drop them below. Or if you know you got money like that and you want to drop suggestions that might break the bank for some people, do that. I don't really care. I'm sure somebody out there will want to try it. Any questions, comments, or concerns, y'all can drop down below as well. And that wraps it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all next time. Bye guys.